Hello students, in this video you will find long form of periodic table and its structural feature. In 1920, Neil Henrik David Bohr, you can say Neil Bohr, constructed long form of periodic table. This periodic table consists of 18 vertical columns and 7 horizontal rows. In Bohr's periodic table, these vertical columns, which are called groups, are numbered by using Roman numerals starting from left as 1A, 2A, 3B, 4B, 5B, 6B, 7B, 8, first B, second B, again third A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A, 0 group. Then in Bohr's long form of periodic table, there are 18 vertical columns, but groups are only 16. According to IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, IUPAC, in 1984 recommendation, in the long form of periodic table, these vertical columns, these 18 vertical columns or groups are numbered by using Arabic numerals as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then in IUPAC 1984 long form of periodic table, there are 18 vertical columns and 18 groups. But in Bohr's periodic table, I told you 18 vertical columns but 16 groups. In all other features, this Bohr's periodic table matches with or similar to IUPAC 1984 periodic table. Next point, structural feature of long form of periodic table. First, about group. Vertical columns in the periodic table are called groups. Elements are arranged in this periodic table in the order of their increasing atomic number. And the position of each element is closely related to the electronic arrangement of element atom. Next point, first group. First group element in long form periodic table is called alkali metal. All the elements placed in the first group are called alkali metals. Hydrogen is also there on the top. And next point, second group. Second group element in the periodic table begins with beryllium. After that, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Radium is radioactive element. These elements are called alkaline earth metals. Now, group 3 elements, from group 3 transition element start. From group 3 to group 12 elements are called transition elements. Now, group 13 elements begins with boron. These elements are called, or group 13 elements are called boron family. Group 14 begins with carbon. And these elements are, this group is carbon family. Group of 14 group elements are known as carbon family. Group 15 begins with nitrogen element. nitrogen family. These elements are also known as nicogens. Group 16 begins with oxygen, that is oxygen family, and these elements of 16 group are also known as chalcogens. Group 17 begins with fluorine. Elements of this 17 group are known as halogens. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. Astatine is a radioactive halogen. Group 18 begins with helium. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. Radon is radioactive noble gas. Elements of this 18th group are known as noble gases, aerogens. This is about groups. Now let us see about blocks in this periodic table. In the periodic table, long form of periodic table, there are 4 blocks. First, S block element. S block elements contains 2 groups, first group and second group. First group element, I told you, alkali metal, and second group element, alkaline earth metal. These are called S block element. Why are they called so? Because last electron enters to S orbital of S subshell. You can say last electron enters to S subshell or S orbital. Next, number 2, p block element. P block element contain from groups 13 to 18. Group 13 to 18 elements are called p block elements. Why are they called so? Because when you are filling electron in the cell, then last electron enters to p subshell or p orbital of p subshell. Next, d block element. D block elements are group 3 to group 12 are called d block elements. Why are they called so? Because last electron enters to d subshell or d orbital. This is why these elements from group 3 to group 12 are called d block elements or transition element. Next, F block element. F block elements are there in group 3 and period 6. Group 3, period 6, just after lanthanum. Atomic number, lanthanum atomic number 57, just after lanthanum. There is a group of a series of 14 elements from cerium to lutetium placed below the periodic table. This series of 14 elements is called lanthanide. These elements are called lanthanides or F block elements. And one more series of 14 elements which follows actinium, atomic number 89, in the 7th period and 3rd group. In the 7th period, 3rd group, a series of 14 elements which follow actinium, atomic number 89, are placed below the periodic table, that is from atomic number 90, thorium, to lawrencium, atomic number 103. These are called actinides. Why are they called actinides? As I told you, they follow actinium. And from cerium to lutetium, why are they called lanthanides? Because they follow lanthanum. These two series of each 14 elements placed below periodic table are called F block elements, because when you will fill up electron in their cell, then last electron enter to F subcell of anti-penultimate cell. Next point is about elements and groups. S block and P block elements are called normal elements. In these elements, only outermost cell is incomplete. Last electron enters to outermost cell. And in D block elements, that is from group 3 to group 12. In these elements, group 3 to group 12, in transition elements, D block elements, 2 cells are incomplete. Last electron enters to D subcell of the penultimate cell, second from the last. That is about the feature of the groups of this periodic table. Next point, periods. Horizontal rows in the long form of periodic table are called periods. Position of element, as I told you, in the periodic table is closely related to the electronic configuration or electronic arrangement of element atom. Here there are 7 periods numbered by using Arabic numerals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th is the last period. Number of period corresponds to principal quantum number of valence cell. One example, an element of second period like lithium has on second cell is the valence cell or outermost cell. Element of third period like sodium, third cell is the outermost cell. Third period element, in third period element, third cell is the outermost cell. In fourth period element, fourth cell is the outermost cell. In fifth period element, fifth cell is the outermost cell. Like that, sixth period elements have sixth cell as outermost cell, and seventh period elements have seventh period as its outermost cell. Next point, first period is the shortest period in this periodic table. This period contains only 2 elements, hydrogen and helium. Second period begins with lithium, atomic number 3, and ends with neon, atomic number 10. Begins with lithium, atomic number 3, containing 1 electron in the outermost cell, and ends with neon, having 8 electrons in the outermost cell. Hence, each period begins with the element having 1 electron in the outermost cell and ends with the element having 8 electrons in the outermost cell. Now let us see third period. Third period begins with sodium, atomic number 11, and ends with argon, atomic number 18. Next, second period and third period, both periods are called short period. Each of these second and third period have 8 electrons, 8 elements. Next, fourth period is called long period. It contains 18 elements. Fourth period begins with potassium, atomic number 19, and ends with krypton, atomic number 36. Then fourth period is a long period, begins with potassium, atomic number 19, ends with krypton, atomic number 36. Next is fifth period. Fifth period begins with rubidium, atomic number 37, and ends with xenon, atomic number 54. Next, sixth period begins with cesium, atomic number 55, and ends with radon, atomic number 86. Fifth period is a long period. Fourth and fifth period both are long period. Fourth period 18 element. In fifth period also 18 element. And in sixth period there are 32 elements. This is the longest period. And seventh period is incomplete. and it begins with francium. And in 6th and 7th period only, series of 14 element is the part of 3rd group in 6th period, and series of 14 element is the part of 3rd group in the 7th period also. This is about the characteristic feature of long form of periodic table. Thank you.